Social Security letters are going out, and you may want to watch for it as you will be getting one, and it directly pertains to you and your monthly benefit. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing exactly what this letter is, why it's so important, and again, why you probably want to watch for it. So with that being said, let's jump into the details. All right, so as you all know, this is a very busy time of year as we recently got some very, very big and important announcements out of Social Security. In fact, I've been talking about them recently in recent videos of all of these different changes, which by the way, there's a lot more to come, which I'll be sharing with you in future videos as well. But this time of year, when we get all of these announcements out of the Social Security Administration, it impacts literally every single beneficiary, over 70 million people all across the country that receive benefits administered by the Social Security Administration. Everybody in some way, shape, or form is impacted by these changes. Well, as a result of that, you want to know what these changes are going to do to your monthly benefit. At the end of the day, you want to know how it's going to impact your money, your benefits, what's deposited into your account, and the new benefit, as well as all the other changes that are going to impact you and the benefits that you receive. So that's exactly the details of this letter that is going out. Now remember, everybody will be receiving communication from Social Security. That's important because all of these changes will be going into effect very soon here, and you got to know the rules and all the different changes that impact your monthly benefit checks, okay? So again, this letter that will be going out, it's going to be a personalized letter for every single person. Now, for the most part, it's basically a form letter, but the different details of each individual letter are different for literally every single person. So that's why this is so important, and again, why you probably want to watch for it, okay? Now here's the thing, over the coming days and weeks, these letters will start rolling out to all the beneficiaries across the entire country. So here's the detail of this. Now obviously, this is going to include a couple different details, and again, why we want to watch for it. So it's going to include your new benefit amount based on the COLA. It's not going to be a ton. We all know the details of the COLA. It's not a ton, but either way, at the end of the day, remember this much. It could be a lot worse. It could be zero, okay? That is an option as well, okay? But either way, this will include your new COLA, the raise to your monthly benefit, again, going into effect as of January 2025, except for SSI beneficiaries. You'll get it a little bit sooner than that in the end of December. But again, we can talk about that a different day. But this will include your new COLA raise to your monthly benefit. It's also going to include, yes, the new Medicare Part B premium, and again, how much your benefits will be deducted as a result of that, and any other deductions that you may have to your benefits, those will also be indicated on this. So this is the letter that we always get every year. It's one of those, it's kind of a long piece of paper. It has the tear-off sides, you know what I'm talking about, right? And then you look through all the details of it, and it says something along the lines of, your new benefit amount will be, something this much. So it gives you your gross benefit amount, the big number before any deductions, your total benefit amount, and then it reduces your benefit by any deductions, like for example Medicare Part B premiums, things like that are automatically taken out of your check, and then it gives you a bottom line number. We will deposit X dollars into your bank account every month, right? So that is what will be indicated there as well, okay? So important stuff. I'm not sure about you, but I always like to keep records of this, keep track of this information, because at the end of the day, remember, is Social Security perfect? No, it's actually not. Does Social Security make mistakes? Yep, all the time, right? So you got to cross-reference this information. And again, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not saying like you're forced to do anything. By all means, do what is best for you. But I'm not sure about you, but knowing the track record of Social Security, they're mostly good. Most of the time, they don't make mistakes. Most of the time, things are accurate, but they do make mistakes sometimes, and there are errors with payments. Therefore, do you want to see that and make sure that everything looks good on your end? Probably, right? Now, another thing as well, you can calculate this if you would like to. You don't need to if you don't want to, but if you want to, just to double check the calculations on the behalf of Social Security, you can actually run the math yourself and make sure that your total benefit amount is accounting for the COLA raise, right? So you can calculate your gross benefit amount, taking into consideration the COLA, whatever that calculates out to be. You can also minus off any deductions like the Medicare Part B premium, and just make sure that that number that you're seeing there that you've calculated also is consistent with the number that Social Security is telling you that they're going to deposit every single month into your bank account. I know a lot of us, it's easy to just assume, oh, their calculations are correct. You can do that. You can certainly assume, you can certainly just figure that their calculations are accurate. you can certainly do that, but for the amount of time it's going to take you to run the calculations on your own, and again, I would tell you right now what they are, but here's the thing, it's different for everybody. So I could sit here for days on end running different numbers and calculations for everybody, but it's going to be different for literally every single person. So my point is, for the amount of time it's going to take you, it may just be worth to whip out a calculator quick and just to make sure that the calculations are accurate and that everything is good and that you're going to be receiving the correct dollar amount, every month going forward for 2025. Now, another thing, I said this a second ago, I'm going to say it really quickly again. Your COLA is based off of your gross benefit amount. A lot of people don't realize this. They think, oh, I'm getting, $920 right now. The COLA is based on that, right? Not really. Depends. Are you getting $920 after the Medicare Part B premium has taken out $174.70 right now in 2024? If that's the case, then your gross benefit amount is actually $920. Again, I'm just making up $920 as an easy number here to round with, but your benefit will actually be $920 plus the $174. Because of the premiums. That kind of makes sense. So the COLA is based on your gross benefit amount. In that case, does that make sense a little bit? So a lot of people don't realize that. They think it's just like, oh, my take-home benefit is what the COLA is calculated on. No, it's calculated off of your gross benefit amount before deductions, right? So it actually locks in a little bit more of a raise to people that maybe not be expected. Does that make sense a little bit? Anyway, I can certainly come back here in another video and describe this further. I can jump on a live stream, whatever you need from me, but this is the time of year where we start getting all kinds of communication with all these announcements we've received. Good stuff. I have a lot more to share with you. Trust me, I have a ton more information to share with you here in future videos, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Totally free to do so. There's a big subscribe button down below the video. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And for those of you that have been watching the videos recently and the nice comments coming in, again, thank you. There's a ton of information. I could literally make one video and share with you all the details of it as far as the announcements out of Social Security. I could certainly make one video and do that. But I'm going to tell you this much. It's probably going to be like a 40-minute video. And who's really going to sit there and watch a 40-minute video of me saying a ton of different numbers, a ton of different phrases and acronyms and things like that, when I could make a bunch of dedicated videos and saying, Social Security retirement, this video's for you, and then give you the numbers. Social Security disability, SSDI, this video's for you, and then give you all the numbers and the details. SSI, this video's for you, give you all the details and all the numbers. So that's how I like to break it down, because to me, that makes a lot more sense. I can condense it all into like a 9 or 10 minute video versus a 40-minute video, or give or take a little bit, of me rattling off a ton of numbers and then again, a lot of confusion probably as well. So anyway, it takes time to make those videos, and again, doing my best here to roll those out to you as quickly as possible. But there you go. Does this help a little bit? So again, I will keep you posted as we move forward here, but a lot of changes coming in. Busy time of year. Again, please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video with your friends on my social media. There's a share button right down below the video as well. Thank you. I really appreciate it. If you know anybody that receives benefits administered by Social Security, fixed income benefits of any kind, share this video with them. Help them out a little bit. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Otherwise, check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library, the ones I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. And right now, popping up your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And enjoy your day. Take care. Stay tuned. I have a lot more to share with you, and I'll see you again soon.